So you still think that money equals evil. In the spiritual world, I see and I hear and I experience so many people talking bad about money, saying that money equals evil and that having money will corrupt anybody. Let me show how this is part of the plan to control beautiful beings, to control the spiritual awakened beings from staying in poverty, staying in scarcity. Growing up, I remember watching a TV show like The Simpsons or other movies, and they always depicted rich people like evil. I remember Montgomery Barnes being evil with his fingers, always doing treacherous things to other nice beings. And I'm sure there's people with lots of money that are evil. There's no doubt about that. Same as there's people that are poor or with low income or with very scarce resources that are evil. Money or poverty doesn't equal evil. It's the person and it's how it's used. And I'm sharing with you this video because I was under a deep spell for many years. And now working with people, I see that there's so many people in the same spell I journeyed for way too long. I thought that having money was bad. And I thought that in order to awaken spiritually, I thought that in order to be of service to humankind and to share my gift, I should stay away from money. And if you're watching this Lightwork or Starseed, if you are watching this Changemaker, know that money is energy. Actually, money is one of the great tools we have to be able to exchange service. I'm not saying that money will be here forever. I'm sure down the road when people really clear their mental process, when people let go of old belief systems, we will be doing things just out of a place of love without having to exchange money. But the truth is that right now, we still use money as a way to exchange service for goods, right? So why have a bad conception about money? Why stay away from money? When I started my spiritual journey, I remember sharing offerings like breathwork or space holding or energy healing, and I would be like, no, I'm not gonna accept money. I'm just gonna do it by donation. And I mean, it worked well many times. Many people were very generous and gracious, but many people took advantage of me. But actually, I should state that again. They didn't take advantage of me. I allowed myself to be taken advantage of. And I'm sharing this powerful message that money is not evil. Money does not equal doing bad things to the world. Money is not at the root of evil in the world, but we've been led and we allow ourselves to be led through this path, because that way we will repel money. And you know what happened? All the money ended up in a few bank accounts, in the wealthiest of the wealthiest. And those people, they keep the money for themselves. So there's some people that do have some ill intentions, or some will consider evil. Maybe I feel there's no evil. It's just like people that are distorted, that have suffered so much trauma that they don't even know what to do with their own life, and less what to do with the money, all the millions or billions of dollars they're accumulating. But just think about it. What if awakened beings like yourself start to appreciate money, start to heal that deep wound with money, and start to welcome money? I'm sure you will do amazing things with that money. I'm sure you will not go and start wars, or you will not buy all the Ferraris and post it on Instagram. Some will do, and they will learn through that journey. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do with their money, but I'm here to share the message that it's time for awakened, beautiful light beings to start healing their deep wounds with money, so we can all start accepting the abundance that we all deserve as sovereign beings in this planet. Can you imagine all the good things you could be doing with money? I have a whole list of things that I will do with money, and I'm currently doing. The more money I get, the more money I give. I truly believe that money is not to be kept under the couch, under the mattress. Money is not to be kept in the bank account, because there it rots and it creates an energy of stagnation. Any type of energy has to be moving. A river has to be moving. We as energy bodies have to be moving. If we stay in one place, we start to rot and decay. Same as money. Money starts to become heavy. Money starts to become stinky, literally, if we just hoard money. Because there's never enough if you go with that mentality of I just need a little bit more. I have created a practice of giving. As much as I get, I give, and I give more even without expecting anything in return. And this has allowed me to experience a very, very abundant life. I consider myself a millionaire because I always have what I need. I always have my needs covered. I'm always experiencing so many ways of abundance. And we can talk about abundance, not only money, but opportunity, possibility, invitation, gifts, trade. But for today's video, let's focus our energy into money. I want you to think and just take 1 second. If you want, you can pause this video and just really tune into yourself. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale. And feel, what's your feeling? Connect to your feeling about money. Do you feel money is good or is it bad? Do you feel money is a tool that supports you in being empowered, that supports you in manifesting your dreams? Or do you see money as the root of all evil? And once you start to connect to that, if you want, you can pause the video again and write down a few notes about like what's your feeling about money. And this is an exercise I started doing a long time ago to really start understanding what is my relationship about money. Because everything in life is energy dynamics. Everything in life is our relationship with whatever we want to work on. If it's with women, you can feel like, what's my relationship with women? Women out there, if you have a past of like painful situations with men, you can do the same exercise with men. What's your relationship of men? What are you expecting from men? What's your story you hold about men? But with money, it's exactly the same. What is the story you hold about money? Do you hold money as a great, great tool to be able to build your dream business, to help millions of people around the world, knowing that as you impact millions of people, you will make millions and you could impact even more millions? Or you see money as a limiting factor in your life? And when you start to write down in your journal some thoughts and feelings about money, you will realize what beliefs you hold about money. Because those beliefs you hold about money are going to be the beliefs that are going to define your experience with money and your experience with abundance from now on, and have been defining your experience until now. But I love quantum leaping my reality. It doesn't matter what's been your experience, what's been your story with money. What it matters is what you do from now on. And you can heal your relationship with money. I started doing a practice with my partner that we put a little bit of money in our altar, in our shrine, and this is part of my healing with money. Because I used to feel like it looks tacky having money, and like, why would I put like a dirty bill in my altar? And yeah, like scientifically money can have microbes, whatever. You want to put some sage or put some alcohol, you clean the bill or the coins. But I realized that I was like pushing away money. And I was never in lack or scarcity, but definitely I was not riding the way of abundance that I'm able to enjoy now. Because I realized that like, where did this belief come from? Did it come from my mom, from my upbringing? Again, even though I was not raised in a environment of scarcity, there were always thoughts and words being popped here and there by different family members. Money is really hard to make. And I've heard this from so many friends, especially a friend that he lost his dad after one of the economic bubbles because he committed suicide. He always said like, money is evil, and my dad killed himself because of greedy people doing just like bad things with money, you know, like doing like investment traits and investment actions that really excuse my financial wording is getting better, but just doing naughty things with money, let's put it there, okay? So I remember hearing that he had this anger towards people with money towards money itself. And guess what was his life experience? He was never experiencing an abundant life. Even if money came, he would lose it like that. He was about to get a raise and it did not come. Why? Because mentally, he wanted money. It's like so many people want a six-pack and a body, but deep within themselves, they don't feel worthy of feeling sexy, feeling strong, feeling fit, feeling abundant, feeling like a millionaire. So before you start to think about what you want, start to embrace what is that feeling in your body. Do you feel you could hold the vibration of a millionaire? And through this journey of learning how to navigate vibrational attunement and quantum leaping my way, I've learned that I must become that which I'm calling. I don't have to wait for the $1 million to feel like a millionaire. And to be completely honest, I've been feeling like a millionaire for many years already, because every day I live under my own terms. Because when you discover your purpose, what's the gift you want to share with the world, everything comes at the right timing. There's one thing about human and the mental timing. We always want things under our terms, and the universe always knows when to deliver things, and that's when you are ready. So if you've been having certain kind of like pushy energy towards money, you've been having this sensation that money is not worth of a spiritual being, that just like the Buddha, or that renunciated to all his palace, all his kingdom, just like any spiritual master in the mountains in the Himalayas, the Rishis or the Rinpoches, or the yogis also in the Shaolin temple, they renounce from all money, and you think that's the standard of a spiritual being, think twice. That's one of the many ways to experience spirituality. I'm talking to a friend that he studies the Kabbalah. He says, we are here to enjoy creation, and money is part of that creation. It's energy. You can travel by using money. You can also travel without money. And I've done both, traveling with very low budget and traveling with a lot of budget. Beautiful both experiences, but right now I'm in a stage that I love to experience all the pampers and all the beauty of life, knowing that I'm investing in good business, buying organic food, buying organic bedware, silverware, whatever it is that you're buying with money, investing in sustainable business, sharing money for a non-for-profit in the Amazon. You see, when you start to have money, you can start increasing the reach you have in many ways. Vibrationally, you can meditate and impact the entire world, and that's beautiful. But it's time for light workers, for people that are sharing their gift with the world through tarot readings, yoga, massage, coaching, gardening, marketing, conscious branding, conscious, any kind of industry can become conscious, can become very spiritual. And money, for now, will be highly involved in that transaction. Also cryptocurrency. All of these ways is a way to share and store value. But the thing is not to hoard it and to keep it and to get it to rot. But before you can even start hoarding and keeping money, you first, as I start these videos, you have to start healing your relationship with money. And I woke up today and I had this feeling that I had to share this message with all of you watching. Maybe it's the message you've been waiting for. That you deserve to be abundant. You deserve to be rewarded or paid, whatever word you want to use for that energy transaction, when you get money or when you give money, the amount you deserve, the amount you feel worthy. And don't say no, nothing, I don't need money, because with that money you could be helping 1,000 kids in Africa. Whatever you want to do with the money, just be open to receive money. Be open to know that money is a great tool, and it's up to us to claim back all the money that is also part of our lineage in this earth, and start using the money wisely, investing it, again, as I mentioned before, in sustainable and conscious business, in your own business. Why go ask money to the bank or to a friend when you could be generating all the money you want? As soon as you start healing the deep wounds of scarcity, the deep wounds that money is evil. And one of the ways I found, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, to be able to reprogram myself from old beliefs that were limiting because I allowed them in my unconsciousness is through breathwork. And that's why I've been sharing a free guided breathwork that every morning I start my morning with, and I breathe, prime my body, prime my mind, and I envision what are my goals, and I envision what is my deep purpose, my inner fire. And then the rest of the day just falls into place because I've aligned myself with the highest energy. And if you're interested in doing that, in the description you can find the link. It's totally free. Download the guided breathwork. Shoot me a comment or an email. Tell me how did it go, what do you feel, how do you feel your energy shifting, and use this on a daily basis, and maybe set the intention for money, for healing your old beliefs about money, that money is not good, and switching to money is a great tool. Don't depend on money for happiness. Money doesn't equal happiness, and we all know that. We have all heard that. But many people say, I don't need money, money is evil, but they are unhappy. So they're not only they don't have money, but they're also unhappy, and that creates bitterness. And that's one of the worst energies to be vibrating and pulsating, because less money will come, more bitterness will flow in, and it's just an endless cycle. And you can hear this message, you can hear somebody else talk about it, you can read about it, but it's all about application. Remember that knowledge is just potential power, and until you don't apply it, it doesn't really work. So today's invitation for you, dear one, for you, light worker, is to write down a letter of your current belief about money, as we did just before. What is your belief? Where do you feel, where do you remember this stems from? Was it your dad was always talking about how rich people were evil? Was it watching a movie? Was it that you just grew up in a household with very low income and you always felt that money was not meant for you? Find out, where did it come from? And for 30 days, do the breath work that I share with you down below, or use your own method. There's so many ways. And breathe and reprogram yourself at the end of the meditation. Once your brain is empty, once you're calm, once your parasympathetic system is fully activated, which means you're in full rest, you start to create a mental image of this new belief that money is amazing, that money can and is a great way to manifest your dreams, and that you welcome money. Because you can say, I want more money, but if you don't believe you deserve it, you won't be able to bring it into your life. So an exercise I've been doing at the end of my morning practice, and I keep doing it in different aspects. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's maybe sharing other codes that I'm working on, such as like nature or manifesting my dreamland. I'm like, I'm worthy of my dreamland. I'm worthy of my dreamland. I'm worthy of money. I'm worthy of money. And then I end up always, I welcome money into my life. I welcome the dreamland to my life. When I didn't have a partner, I welcome my dream partner into my life, my ideal partner into my life. And by me stating out loud this affirmation, I started to create a higher vibration. I started to ripple through all my body this new belief. And at the beginning I was like, what the fuck? Who do you want? Who are you kidding? Like, it doesn't work. Because my old self was clinging to the past, to the known, because he was so afraid of the unknown, of what will happen if I let go of this belief. And you know what happened? I manifested my dream partner. I've recently manifested my dream land. And I'm manifesting the abundance I need in every given moment. And I'm happy, really, really happy and grateful with what I have. And I'm even more excited with what I know it's coming. And all of this started by changing my belief and understanding where did that belief came from regarding money. Second, reprogramming my mind and my vibration through daily meditation and contemplation about this new belief I'm incorporating into my life. If I used to feel money was evil, now I feel money is good. Money is a great tool. And through repetition, it started to overcome and overshadow that old belief until it weakens so much that old belief, boom, disintegrates. And now I embody the new belief. And the third hack to welcome abundance into your life is going to be welcoming that abundance. And I literally say out loud, universe, bring it on, bring abundance in all its ways, bring money, bring wealth, bring opportunity, bring possibility. And this is a great thing to do, because you really out loud are telling the universe. Because if you don't talk to the universe, you don't communicate to the universe, how do you suppose the universe is going to know? We think it knows, but maybe it knows the thoughts we're holding in our mind, which is like, I don't deserve money, I don't have enough money, and you just call more of the same. But when you consistently affirm to the universe, towards the mirror, in your journaling, in your meditation, I welcome money in all its ways, in all its shapes, you'll see your life transform. And I love sharing with you content, and if you are ready to fully activate your light worker footprint, if you are really excited to step into who you're meant to be, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, comment below, and you will be already changing by saying yes to life and saying yes to yourself. In deep gratitude, all the way from Costa Rica, blessings, blessings, blessings.